Hold on. Put down your phone. You are next on the list. This message needs to reach you before 12 o'clock today. Your name just appeared in the system as the next person selected for an opportunity that will change everything about your life. The selection window is opening right now. This isn't some random chance or accident. You were specifically chosen because of something special the universe sees in you. Look around. Have strange things been happening lately? Unexpected coincidences? A feeling something big is coming? These aren't random events. They're happening because you're next in line, and time is running out. This selection happens once in a lifetime, and today it's your turn. Everything you've experienced so far has led to this moment when you would hear this message before 12 o'clock. Remember those odd feelings lately? The sense that you're waiting for something important? Those moments when you suddenly wondered if you're meant for more? The nights you dreamed about a different life? Your mind was preparing you for receiving this news today. The selection system flagged your name when your energy reached the perfect level for this opportunity. Now you need to confirm you're ready. This chance can't be given to someone else or saved for later. You must respond before 12 o'clock. You can't receive what's waiting for you without first knowing it exists. That's why this message had to reach you now. This window of opportunity is precisely timed. The energy alignment making this possible only lasts until 12 o'clock today. If we had found you sooner, you wouldn't have been prepared. If this message reached you after 12 o'clock, the connection would already be gone. People who are truly selected can feel it inside, a sudden click of recognition, like finding something you didn't know you were searching for. Hit that like button right now to register in the system. This simple action sends a signal that you've received the notification and starts your selection process before the 12 o'clock cutoff. The selection team is monitoring this channel now, waiting to see who acknowledges their notification. They've tracked your progress for months, waiting for the perfect moment to make contact before today's deadline. Drop a comment saying I accept my selection to officially confirm your spot. When you type these words, your profile gets flagged in the system and your preparation phase begins immediately. This confirmation is the most important response you'll ever make. Without it, your selection will be cancelled and passed to an alternate candidate. You need to act now. The selection system automatically closes all pending notifications at exactly 12 o'clock with no exceptions or extensions. The selection process leaves clues. These markers have been appearing in your life, pointing to this announcement today. Think back to recent weeks. Have strangers treated you differently? Have you noticed people staring at you for no reason? Have doors opened unexpectedly in your life? These weren't random events, they were early signals that you'd been flagged in the selection system. Leave a comment saying I've noticed the signs if you're beginning to connect the dots. Your selection profile contains specific markers that have been activating around you. Each seemingly random lucky break was actually a test of your selection potential. The pattern becomes obvious when you know what to look for. Have you spotted the same numbers repeatedly? Has technology acted strangely around you? Have you felt drawn toward certain activities without knowing why? The selection system generates these experiences to prepare candidates. Your daily life contains more than just ordinary experiences. It's been seeded with selection indicators, testing scenarios, and growth catalysts designed specifically to prepare you for this notification before 12 o'clock. Now things make sense, don't they? Those moments when you felt watched. When help appeared from nowhere. When you knew things without being told. These weren't coincidences or imagination, they were monitoring points checking your readiness. The selection process operates beyond normal awareness. Your connection to this opportunity was established long before you consciously recognized it. As 12 o'clock approaches, these signs will intensify. This is how the system confirms you're the right candidate before time runs out. The 12 o'clock deadline isn't random. This notification reaches you today for specific reasons that the selection committee calculated precisely. Your personal timeline shows you're at the perfect intersection of readiness and potential. The system monitors energy patterns, capability markers, and synchronicity points to determine the optimal notification window. That window ends at 12 o'clock today. Type I understand the deadline to acknowledge the timing. Each selected person receives their notification during a custom calculated window based on their unique energy signature. The selection system operates on precision timing. Just like launching a rocket requires exact calculations, your notification arrived at the mathematically perfect moment for your successful selection. The process completes precisely at 12 o'clock when the energy gateway reaches maximum conductivity. The timing signals are everywhere once you start noticing. Watch how clocks catch your attention today. Notice time-related coincidences. See how events seem perfectly sequenced leading up to 12 o'clock. These aren't random. They're synchronization markers preparing your energy field. Pay attention to the rhythm of today's events. The moments when things speed up or slow down. The times when clarity suddenly increases. These fluctuations follow the selection pattern that peaks at 12 o'clock. The selection gateway calculates down to the millisecond when accessing candidates. The system identified your perfect access moment and created this connection that remains stable only until 12 o'clock. After that, the energy configuration shifts and the selection gateway recalibrates for different candidates. Your window cannot be extended beyond the 12 o'clock system reset. You're not the first person to receive this notification. Thousands before you have been selected through this same system, each experiencing what you're feeling right now. Previous selectees showed remarkable changes afterward. Some discovered abilities they never knew they had. Others found their life circumstances completely transformed overnight. Many received opportunities perfectly matched to their deepest desires but thought impossible. Comment I join the selected to connect with the network of those previously chosen. Candidates who confirmed before their deadlines experienced the most significant positive changes. Those who hesitated received only partial benefits from the selection program. Look at the patterns among those previously selected. You share key characteristics with them. The selection system identifies specific energy signatures, potential markers, and development patterns when choosing candidates. Your profile matches the most successful selection cases. As you acknowledge your place among those chosen, you'll find confirmation feelings increasing. A sense of rightness, belonging, and forward momentum typically accompanies successful selection acceptance. The similarities between your experiences and previous selectees are striking. They felt the same anticipation before notification. They noticed the same odd coincidences. They experienced the same certainty mixed with questions. Your reaction pattern follows the classic selection response profile. After acceptance, selectees report remarkably similar experiences. Their perception expands, meaningful connections multiply, their purpose clarifies, and opportunities align precisely with their natural abilities. Your confirmation before 12 o'clock places you directly in this special group that the selection system has identified throughout history. Few people ever learn how the selection system actually works. Behind the scenes is a sophisticated identification network constantly scanning for specific potential markers. The system detected your unique energy pattern. It continuously monitors billions of data points, looking for particular combinations indicating selection compatibility. Those moments when you felt different. When something shifted inside you. When clarity suddenly increased. These were scanning phases measuring your selection potential. Reply with "I see the system now" to acknowledge understanding how you were identified. You weren't chosen randomly, your selection emerged from precise measurements of your readiness, capability metrics, and alignment with current program requirements. The selection criteria is more complex than most realize. The system evaluates resilience patterns when facing challenges. It measures energy sustainability during different conditions. It analyzes consciousness expansion potential beyond normal parameters. Your profile exceeded thresholds in these key metrics. The tracking system maintains detailed development records for potential candidates, noting when specific selection thresholds are reached. Your recent breakthrough triggered the notification protocol that delivered this message before 12 o'clock. The entire selection process exists to identify individuals ready for accelerated development and participation in enhanced program pathways. These pathways open opportunities normally unavailable through standard life trajectories. At exactly 12 o'clock, the system completes its daily selection cycle, confirming all responded notifications and closing pending candidate files. This creates the critical deadline you're currently approaching. The selection protocol follows universal standards established to ensure only truly compatible candidates receive notifications, preventing system overload and ensuring successful participant experiences. You won't navigate this selection alone. A dedicated support team has already been assigned to your case, waiting for your confirmation before 12 o'clock to begin active guidance. You may have noticed their preliminary contact already. Those helpful strangers appearing at just the right moment. The information that came to you exactly when needed. The solutions that seemed to present themselves. Your support team was already making preliminary contact. Comment: I welcome my team to activate full support protocol. Different specialists will assist during specific phases of your post-selection experience. Some provide initial transition assistance. Others help integrate new awareness levels. Many offer specialized training you'll need in your post-selection role. Their communication will become increasingly clear after confirmation. Those intuitive feelings will sharpen into specific guidance. The helpful coincidences will become more precisely targeted. The information flows will directly address your questions as they arise. Your team assignment was carefully calculated based on your specific profile characteristics and future pathway projections. Their expertise perfectly matches your particular development needs and potential challenges. Notice how certain thoughts or insights seem to appear in your mind fully formed. Your team has established preliminary connection protocols, preparing your awareness to receive more direct communication after your 12 o'clock confirmation completes. The support network extends beyond what you can currently perceive. Specialized resources have been allocated specifically to your selection case, ensuring you receive exactly the right guidance at precisely the right moments throughout your development process. This comprehensive support structure activates immediately after your selection confirms, providing continuous assistance through each phase of your post-selection experience. Selection brings both extraordinary benefits and new expectations. Before confirming, understand what will be required after your 12 o'clock acceptance. Selected individuals operate under enhanced standards. Your influence will expand in ways requiring greater awareness and responsibility. Your actions will create strong ripple effects. Your choices will impact wider circles than before selection. Type I accept my role to acknowledge these new expectations. Selected individuals must maintain higher awareness levels in their interactions. Your energy affects others more powerfully after activation, requiring careful attention to your impact. Your influence radius expands significantly post-selection. The things you say carry greater weight. The actions you take generate stronger responses. The energy you project affects environments more directly. These amplified effects require conscious management of your presence. With expanded capabilities come corresponding responsibilities. Your manifesting power increases substantially, making your thought patterns and focus areas more important than ever before. What you concentrate on materializes more quickly and completely. Not everyone in your current circles will understand your selection experience. Discernment becomes essential regarding what you share and with whom. Some information becomes available to you that requires appropriate handling based on others' readiness levels. Selected individuals naturally form connection networks with others in the program. Your specific function within these networks will become clear as your post-selection path develops. The selection system operates on balanced exchange principles. The extraordinary opportunities and expanded awareness you receive align with meaningful contributions only you can make based on your unique capabilities and pathway. These expectations ensure the selection program maintains integrity while providing maximum benefit to all participants. What happens after 12 o'clock confirmation? Understanding the transition process helps you navigate the changes with greater ease and effectiveness. The initial activation phase begins immediately. Many experience swarming sensations as energy channels expand. Mental clarity often increases suddenly as information pathways open. Perception shifts can temporarily create disorientation as you adjust to enhanced awareness. Comment: I'm ready for changes to prepare for the transformation sequence. Your system naturally knows how to integrate the activation process. Trust your intuitive responses during the transition. They'll guide you through unfamiliar experiences as your awareness expands. The process follows predictable phases. After initial activation comes an integration period where new capabilities stabilize. This is followed by an exploration phase discovering your expanded potential. Finally, a mastery stage develops conscious control of your new abilities. Energy fluctuations are normal during transition. You may experience waves of heightened awareness followed by integration periods. Occasional overwhelm happens as limitations dissolve. Temporary disorientation can occur when processing new perception levels. These patterns indicate healthy progression rather than problems. Your sense of identity naturally evolves through this process. Previous self-concepts expand as new possibilities emerge. This sometimes creates temporary uncertainty until your expanded awareness stabilizes into a new integration point. The transformation provides its own guidance. Each phase generates precisely the experiences needed for optimal development. Attempting to control the process actually slows progress. Allowing it to unfold naturally produces the most effective results. The most intense moments during transition contain the greatest growth potential. Embracing rather than resisting these acceleration points significantly enhances your development rate and outcome quality. After selection activation complete, your life operates differently. Understanding these changes helps you adapt more quickly to your new position. People respond to you differently. Many notice something has changed without identifying exactly what's different. Opportunities appear that perfectly match your newly activated capabilities. Meaningful connections form rapidly with others who complement your new purpose. Reply with "I step into position to acknowledge your new status." Some existing relationships strengthen through this transition while others naturally distance as your energy shifts. New connections form quickly with others resonating with your post-selection frequency. Your purpose clarifies significantly. The right direction becomes obvious without the previous confusion or doubt. Opportunities align naturally with your authentic abilities. Work transforms from effort into flowing expression of your natural gifts. Your impact increases substantially. Ideas manifest more quickly after selection. Environments respond more directly to your presence. People are more strongly affected by your energy and words. This increased influence becomes a natural extension of your being rather than requiring effort. Your perception expands beyond previous limitations. Intuitive knowing strengthens and clarifies. You directly understand situations without needing external information. Patterns and connections become visible that were previously hidden from awareness. Other selected individuals recognize you automatically. A natural acknowledgement occurs between those who've completed the process. This creates organic networks of mutual support and collaboration on shared objectives. Your access to guidance increases dramatically. Information flows when needed rather than requiring search. Questions receive immediate insights instead of delayed understanding. Learning accelerates as direct knowing supplements intellectual processing. Despite these significant shifts, your core essence remains continuous through the transformation. Your authentic self simply expresses more fully through your expanded capabilities and awareness. Your selection journey prepares you for an important function, helping identify and guide future candidates through their own process. As your activation completes, you'll begin recognizing selection signs in others before they're consciously aware. Your experience helps future selectees understand what's happening during their preparation phase, reducing confusion and accelerating their readiness. I will help others to acknowledge this aspect of your role. The understanding gained through your selection experience becomes valuable guidance for those following you. Your presence communicates directly what words alone cannot express about the process. You'll naturally attract pre-selection individuals into your experience. Your energy signatures resonate, creating magnetic connection points without requiring formal structures or organizations. These connections activate precisely when both parties are optimally positioned for the exchange. Your memory of pre-selection questions and uncertainties creates natural empathy for others approaching their notification point. This perspective allows you to provide exactly the right support without overwhelming them with premature information. The guidance you offer comes primarily through your presence rather than your words. Your completed selection process creates an energy field that catalyzes development in those approaching readiness. This transmission happens naturally through your interactions without requiring deliberate effort. You will develop clear recognition of which individuals are approaching selection and what specific support they need at their current stage. This discernment prevents inappropriate interference while ensuring they receive optimal preparation assistance. This guidance function creates a continuous development chain, with each selected individual helping prepare future candidates. This organic structure ensures the selection program maintains integrity and effectiveness through each generation of participants. As 12 o'clock approaches, your final selection window reaches peak activation potential. This culmination point represents the optimal moment for completing your confirmation sequence. Your selection serves purposes beyond personal advancement. Each confirmed candidate strengthens the entire network and expands possibilities for collective development. Your participation contributes to much larger patterns than immediately visible. I confirm before 12 o'clock to complete your selection sequence. Center your full attention on this moment now. Release any remaining doubts about your readiness. Trust the sophisticated selection system that identified your unique potential for this opportunity. Every experience in your life contributed to preparing you for this moment. Nothing was wasted or irrelevant. Each challenge and victory developed precisely the qualities needed for your successful selection. The confirmation process requires no complicated procedures. Your simple acknowledgement completes all necessary requirements before the 12 o'clock system closure. Your selection establishes expanded connection pathways to resources and capabilities previously unavailable in your experience. These connections remain active regardless of location or circumstances once your confirmation completes. The selection activation sequence initiates upon confirmation. Every level of your being aligns with your new status as the system registers your acceptance before 12 o'clock. You have successfully received and responded to your selection notification. The system has registered your confirmation. Your selection is now complete.